Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, what a busy morning I've had already. It is 9:30 on Friday, the 22nd of May. It is virtual pop-up shop day over at Outfox. We're going to be talking about that in a minute. I'm going to put the link in the show notes. Good morning to anybody that's joining us now. Arlene Williams. Oh, I think that might be related to my girl Friday. So with no further ado, I'm going to bring Lorraine in, who is the weather girl today. Look at her. Look at her posh bird there with her label on Girl Friday. Good morning, Mrs. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yes, I'm not too bad. Now that I've got all my scheduling sorted for the virtual pop-up store that we're going to be talking about in a minute with Ed, because I know Ed's taking part as well. So I'm going to put you on the screen solo. We've only got 20 minutes in total.
I only need 19, it's cool.
Okay. Over to you then. Tell us what the weather's like in Spain, UK, and wherever else in the world that you fancy.
Thank you. Morning, everyone. First of all, I have to say a massive shout out for my best friend since I was 4 years old, Arlene Williams. It's her birthday today, so have a fantastic day. Wish I was there. But anyway, glad you're joining us this morning. I seem to have become, someone said something about the darling of the chat shows. I think I seem to have become the darling of the Friday weather girl part of the show. So I receive weather reports from all over the world. So it's gone global. My inbox gets really busy on a Friday morning and wakes me up early. So with no further ado, I'll go into the weather. Start off with Glasgow, Lanarkshire. That's where Arlene is. A fair bit of rain is expected. It's going to be about 10 to 14 degrees. It's 14 at the moment over the weekend, but it's set to brighten up next week, reaching temperatures up to around 20 degrees. But at the moment, it's a bit blustery. Going to North Wales, Andrew Powers, I hope you're listening because I went to a great deal of effort this morning to include It's very similar to Scotland, except it's a little warmer at the moment, around 13 to 14 instead of 10 to 14. But around the weekend and into next week, it's very similar to Scotland. London, chance of rain today, but may feel a little bit muggy. Temperatures rising next week up to the mid-20s and possibly higher. Florida, got friends here too.
Okay, showing off now.
Alternating between sun, cloud and rain, but temperatures consistently around the 30 mark, and that's 86 degrees Fahrenheit for those that in
That's
America.
For Julie, who over in Missouri, he talks in foreign money.
Thinking about your listeners.
Oh.
Sydney, wow, not good at all. Rain, and temperatures 15 to 17. Bucharest, not looking good either. Temperatures 17 to 22, but with a real mixed bag of cloud, rain, sun, and storms into next week. We're almost done. Istanbul.
Right, if you want something doing well, Lorraine is the person to ask. Attention to detail.
You know, I get carried away. I just can't control myself. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Istanbul. Today and tomorrow sees the worst with rain and temperatures 17 to 18. From Sunday, it brightens up with some sun and some cloud. And at last, you'll be glad to hear, we're on to Marbella. Yay! Here in Spain, sun all week, highs of 20s, reaching 30. What can I say?
Yeah, Coral said she needs her own show. And Arlene says, thank you, Lorraine. Love you lots. Shame you can't control the weather. But listen, thank you very much. We're going to let you nip to the kitchen, go and get your coffee. And although I've been popping him in and out because he's sat there wondering what's going on, it's the lovely Ed. So I'm going to bring him in and pop you out. Thanks, Lorraine. So good morning, Ed. Thank you for volunteering to be part of the show. How are you?
I'm really, really well, thank you. I just wish I had Lorraine waking me up on the clock radio or something. That's just absolutely perfect and just so positive to get you going, isn't it?
Yes. Very bright and breezy. And yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. So Lorraine's over there in Spain. Tell us, where are you joining us from? You're in the UK, aren't you?
I'm in the UK, yeah. Normally I'm a bit travelling around the world and everything, but obviously due to the COVID-19,
Yeah.
I'm at home, which is really good, in Hull.
Hull.
Yeah,
The centre of the universe, centre of the cultural universe, I believe. Was it the capital of culture or something like that?
The City of Culture in 2017.
Yeah,
There's so many festivals that went on. It was literally a festival every single day, and everyone just like was so proud to be part of Hull, because Hull feels like it's forgotten. And the Second World War was like the most bombed city in the UK. So we didn't really get that much investment, and so it really put us back on the map, and everyone wants to come to Hull.
Fabulous, fabulous. And of course, Jen is from Hull, is living in Hull there as well now as well. We're going to talk about the virtual pop-up shop in a minute. But first of all, just introduce yourself and tell everybody that's watching what you do.
Well, my name is Ed Rex, and I have the very recently titled business called Ed Rex Marketing. And my logo is actually a T-Rex, because everyone keeps saying, oh, you know, like the dinosaur Rex, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that'd be absolutely fantastic to use. I run a marketing planning agency. Between that and the marketing agency does everything on the tin for you. But for me, the Ed Rex Marketing, I want to empower local businesses to take charge of marketing. Everyone is a marketer inside them. It just matters bringing them out to ensure that they know exactly what they need to do to reach for the right audience, for the right way, and also in a local way as well. So
absolutely. So yeah, and we're all supporting local today as well. We're taking part in the virtual pop-up shop. Yeah. So that's really cool. So what will you be doing on? I've just done my 4 posts. Yeah. That was very stressful. I feel like you had to join so many dots. Just for anybody that doesn't know, the virtual pop-up shop that's been organised by Jane Gilmore, who's on the show a couple of weeks ago. It's so well organised, but you really have to have your ducks in a row, don't you? And especially as I'm the person doing social media, I've felt under a lot of pressure to get it right.
I know, because it's all about media, but the different thing is you, because you're the brand and you have that personality to really get it out there. Stand out in the crowd, be a big fish in the pond.
Yeah. So tell us, where did your interest in marketing come from, and how did you start this part of your business now?
Well, I went to university and did a degree that's completely different to what I do right now. Which is environmental biogeoscience. So yeah,
I didn't know that bit about you, Ed. I've obviously missed some of the videos.
And then when I got a job in environmental consultancy for a water company, and then that's when the credit crunch hit in about 2008. And the first sector to go is the environmental sector. So I wasn't really progressing in my career. So I thought, I do something I've always wanted to do, which is go travelling around the world. And so I jacked my job in, went travelling, which I thought was going to be about 8 months or something. 5 years later, yeah. And a lot of people go, well, how can you do that 5 years? And I said, well, it was easy because I did marketing. First thing I did was I set up a blog, a travel blog.
Right.
We started working with companies. They're doing reviews, and then they really liked what I did, so I helped them with their businesses. So it's like really on first-hand experience of doing marketing with different brands. And then when I came back to the UK, I ended up being the marketing manager for a national charity. And then I just got more and more wealth of experience coming in. Then I went a bit freelance as well, so I've got a wide knowledge of different sectors around the UK. And then when this COVID-19 hit, I was like, you know, I'm in lockdown. What can I do? And I thought I could actually get my ideas to fruition. So one of them was actually set up a marketing planning agency. And I thought, there's no time like the present.
No time like the present. And you took the bull by the horns, and you're doing incredibly well. And I know kind of we've met through Small Business Network through Jen, and now we're now part of Latte and Live. And you have been doing lots of, so you participate, you're very much like Jen in that respect. You're very present. I feel a little bit like I'm underperforming here. How do you find your your motivation to stay present, and you really are, you're very active, but in such a nice and respectful way kind of thing. There's some people in social media marketing that you can see from a mile off, or marketing in general, that are very unauthentic. I don't know if that's the right word, unauthentic.
It's all about being yourself, really, because you have the passion inside yourself, and then you want to convey that, but the last thing you want is actually be putting on a corporate front, and you have your own voice, to share it out there, because if you've got some issues that you want to share with, put your own opinion and slant on things, so people will listen to you if you are a thought leader in what you say. And but also, I'm such a goofy doofus as well, in whatever I do in my life, and it's something that I don't want to change when I'm online, because people have their own different personas when they're online than they are in real life. And so just be who you are, and just think, because it's just authentic.
Yeah, it is about me. Yeah, so somebody's just got said, Danny, you're very eloquent today. Unauthentic. It's totally a word, and it is now. I couldn't think of what I was looking for, but that's like, we are both very similar in that respect. You are what you get. We are what it says on the tin. And you did a video recently, and I just loved it. Can I show a clip of it? I can't play much of the music because Facebook doesn't like it. And I don't want this live broadcast to be disrupted in any which way afterwards. So, but I need to play a little bit of a clip so people get what the get the gist. You really do go for it. I'm laughing already looking at it. So let's just pull that in. Oh, Andy's got his own mug, you see. So I'm going to get Jen to make me some of these. Believe in your hashtag selfie. Yeah. So listen, guys, I'm just going to bring up this video that Ed created, and you can talk us through the marketing side of things.
Yeah.
And so I've got the audio, got it set up there, but then I'm going to play I'm going to try and turn it down so Facebook doesn't hear it, but so that you've got enough. So let's just play. So you now know what the tune is, and you're still going to be singing that, popping along to that all day. And there we have Ed.
Yeah.
Making a video, AHA style, with your gorgeous dog.
Yes.
And it's cracking. I'm going to put the link so you can watch the whole thing at leisure with the sound on, streaming through your speakers, because you did this. Tell everybody how you did it and what made you decide to do it in the first place.
So it's all about creating positivity, and I'm part of a dance group which I'm doing for Dove House Hospice, which we were meant to perform at City Hall on the 27th of March. And we want to stay in contact and be creative. And this is one way that we can do. So every 2 weeks we put on theme nights. So this one was an 80s night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I thought, what song can I do that really inspires, like positivity? And I thought this one. Plus, it was actually a homage to my dog, because my dog has been my constant companion throughout this period. And she's always one that makes me happy. And I thought I'd do something with her. And I thought, and also, increase your video marketing skills as well.
Yeah.
And so one morning we did it all in various takes, etc.
Right.
A bit of a diva.
Yeah. I can see that. Did she have a rider? Did she want extra dog biscuits and things like that? Was that part of the deal?
What biscuit?
Yeah, dog biscuits. Was she demanding?
Take dog biscuits or anything. She just wants to be left alone sometimes. So, but no, I'm just trying to make her a bit more active. She loves like really big bowls as well. So I have to try and transfer things for her so she gets a bit more focused on you. But she
so marketer, travelled around the world, learnt your marketing skills on the cold face of marketing, really good on social media, and now dog trainer and video creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, would that be?
That's all right. I mean, I am much older than I am, so you know, I have experience. It takes time to get things done, and I always say to people, like, just take small steps every single day, because everyone's got massive, big ideas that they want to achieve, and it can get a bit daunting and a bit overwhelming. So, know that goal in your mind at the end, but it's not the forefront of your mind. Just make a plan, create little steps to get there, and you will get there, even if it takes a month or a year. You will get there, and then you can showcase a video with your dog, which would be amazing.
And what's the tech behind that? Is it some software that you use to create the animation effect like the AHA video? Or you just can't give your secrets away?
So to make a video as well, got to do a storyboard. So think about what works. So with the music, I could only have the fast beat, etc., and knowing where the endpoints are within that music. So, and if there's a music change, the key change or something, then I go, right, I'll change the film there. But also make a storyboard. And then if you're going to have one costume, I've done a video which had to do 24 costumes before, which I will share later on. But if you're having one costume and then you're going to appear in different parts of the video, you've got to shoot it all in one go. And then split it by using iMovie. I use iMovie.
Okay.
But then they're quite limited sometimes. So then I use Filmora or Swipe or something like that. So to really create a video on its own. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be professional. You know, you show yourself in that video. That's what makes it work.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it does. And so I'll be putting that link into the show notes as well. And we'll maybe invite you into the Cyberground Academy at some point just to showcase a little bit more about what you do. Because I know everybody's commenting there saying they love it, you're fab, apart from the fact that I'm not very eloquent. And we've worked out that I can't speak today, but that's because I've so got my brain. I've just had a 20-minute warning from Jen, because obviously my slot is at 10, but I've scheduled everything in. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share the screen of the virtual pop-up shop. So while I'm finding that, tell everybody, because my eyes start to wander when I'm doing that. So if you tell everybody a little bit about what you're doing in the virtual pop-up store today, we'll pop that link in the show notes as well and see if we can't get some more people over to look in it. So I'm going to put you solo while I find the link to the pop-up shop.
Fine, because really this is the virtual pop-up shop. It's got 20 store holders coming in, and it's going to be absolutely an amazing day today. I'm already religiously looking at it from 9 o'clock. But my slot is at 3 o'clock, and for half an hour. So we are able to show like maybe 4 posts, maybe a giveaway. Keep looking at the giveaways. And so what I'm going to be doing is basically on about you in marketing, so in social media. And after a little bit of an introductory post from me, I will be sharing a nice game about which social media user are you. So you have to tag yourself in it, because it's really interesting. Because when you're trying to contact and engage with an audience, you've got to remember there are different personas online.
Yeah.
And
so what we've got here, because it already started at 9, so the second person has just gone in here. So we've got Vicky Louise PT. And so this is what the group, we'll put the link to the events in here. So every half an hour it's a different shopkeeper, virtual shopkeeper. There's already been 2 people gone in already because it started at 9. My slot is at 10. I've scheduled my post to go in, and I think you're doing a live. Are you going to do a live into the group? Is that rumor correct?
Maybe.
Oh, is that a secret? Is that a secret?
Think of Martin's Money Tips. I did watch him on, I think it was yesterday that he was on, but when he had to do like 20 things in 5 minutes.
Right, okay. Yeah. Right, okay.
Hopefully my glamorous assistant, my dog, will be involved. So.
Okay, cool. Well, we look forward to that. So I'm going to put all the links into everything there. So to your Facebook page, your website, the video, the virtual pop-up shop. We are going to have to go in just a minute. I'm going to bring Lorraine in because I want to make sure that I am ready by the event to make sure that and I had to do maths as well to figure out how to spread out the 4 posts. And I'm going to share it more in the Cyberground Academy group. So do pop along. There's loads of different stores that are talking today. And Lorraine, she is a video fiend. She is going to be knocking on your door asking how you did that video once she's watched it all the way through. Did you like that, Lorraine, that video?
Yep, you know me so well, Fiona.
So I'm not sure if you know, Ed, but all will be revealed in a bit more in the virtual pop-up store. What I've tried to do is tell a bit of a story about me and why I'm called Cybergram, pointing the wrong way, and why Lorraine is a cyber hero. And a lot of the people, we've got Danny, cyber hero, Coral, Arlene, I don't know about yet. Andrew is a cyber hero in training. But we have, because I am a grandma and I work in cyberspace, the name stuck, Cybergram, and anybody that joins me in any of the courses goes from 0 to cyber hero. So that's why. That's the short story. And Lorraine has been coming on all the courses. She's a Canva fiend and a video expert in training. So she's going to be hot on your heels and wanting to know more, aren't you, Lorraine? So listen, Ed, you're on at 3, I'm on at 10. Is there anything else you want to share with us before we go and let everybody crack on with their fun Friday?
Well, basically, it's a Friday. It's a time for misbehaving. If there's anything that you want to know, that you want to train up in, Friday is always the best day to do it. So even make a video, anything, please share and bring positivity to the world.
What we'll do, we'll put that challenge, actually, see if anybody in the Cyberground Academy wants to jump on and do a video. We'll add you to the Cyberground Academy so you can see what they've all been up to. Lorraine, what have you got planned for the weekend? Will you get to go and see baby Sophia? Lorraine's become a grandma during lockdown and she's only been able to see the baby once. So you're going to get twice. Super. Will you get to see her this weekend?
Yeah, I will.
Cool,
so
cool. Excellent. Yeah. Thank you for your comprehensive weather report. I hope everybody globally is listening on listening to all your top tips there on the weather. Ed, thank you so much for being a guest on today's show. I have 1 more week left, thanks to Lorraine, who challenged me to go live every day during Corona, COVID-19, to keep everybody company. I'm going to do 1 more week of 5 days. So if you want to join me again, I'm back on Monday, 9:30 a.m. for Cyberground TV. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Join us over in the virtual pop-up store in just a minute, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thanks, Ed. Thanks, Lorraine. See, go now, over there now, quick, go. Bye.
Bye.